Okay, welcome back. Years ago, my next two guests teamed up to give a special new meaning to the phrase March Madness. Here to explain how is Mitchell Kaplan. He's an attorney with the firm Zarwin, Baum, and Glenn Bergman, who is the Executive Director of Philabundance. Welcome to you both. Did I pronounce that right? I did.
You did.
We were
you
practicing
did that
that.
time, yes.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Oh, thanks for inviting us.
No problem. So let's talk about you, Mitchell.
Okay.
I understand you work for a law firm.
I do.
So give us a little of a taste of what your law firm does.
Okay, my firm is a mid-sized firm in the region. Our headquarters is
Here
in Philadelphia,
right?
but
Okay.
we have offices in New Jersey, and Delaware, and Harrisburg.
Okay.
So we have several offices. We consider ourselves to be a full-service law firm, so we handle everything primarily in the corporate and business world.
Okay, and how many years you been in practice now?
I hate to say it, but 36 years.
Oh, why do you hate to say it?
Well, it means I've been around for a long time.
Well done, right?
And I'm a lot older than I wanted
No,
to be.
don't worry about it. So, Glenn, same question basically to you. So, you work for the foundation called Philabundance, right?
Right,
So,
nonprofit.
Nonprofit organization. So, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got hooked up with the foundation.
Well, I've known Philabundance since 1985 when I was
Wow.
a chef here in the city of Philadelphia.
Wow.
And at a place called the Commissary Frog. And we used to do a lot of catering. And when you had food left over,
Right.
we would try and donate it. But it was very difficult until Philabundance came along.
Right.
And what they would do is take the food and put it into the right places the next day and feed people who were in need.
So did you, I understand because I read the story actually, there was a lady who started it first.
That's right. Pam Lawler started this in 1985,
Okay.
and in her Subaru station wagon.
Right.
And it grew from
just
there.
ballooned, right?
It grew from there. It was something that really solved a problem for people in our industry, in the restaurant industry. And they came and asked if I would come and run Philabundance about 3 years ago.
Wow.
And it's an honor to be part of this group of 150 staff members and trucks going all over the region.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, Mitchell, how did you get hooked up with Philabundance then?
Well, my firm had started this March Madness event with a couple
Right.
different companies
Is
initially.
that connected with the basketball? Is that?
Yes. Well,
I'm sorry.
our philosophy was that everyone was spending the day looking at the pool. It's the first day of the
Right.
tournament that we run this event.
Right.
And people are, not getting much work done anyway.
Right.
So we figured we would take that and actually put it to some good use.
Right.
And it originally started as a networking event, and then several years into it, we made it a charitable event and hooked up with Philabundance. I mean,
Right.
Philabundance does so many great things in our region to stop hunger, and so it became a really good organization for us to
Right.
try to connect with this March Madness event.
So the partnership that you had with Philabundance, how many years has it been now, you said?
I believe it's been about 8 years.
8 years.
So we've been doing the event for 16 years, and now 8 of those years and it's interesting because as we've grown,
Right.
as this event has grown,
Right.
so has the ability to connect with something like
Wow.
with Philabundance.
So the both of you, I guess. So this charity means a lot to the both of you. So
Yes.
personally, what has it meant for you?
Well,
Either one can take the
okay,
question, doesn't it?
I'll start. Sorry. Yeah, I'll start. I mean, personally, first of all, when you know the great work that Philabundance does, I mean, we're in America in 2018, and there's hunger. I mean, it just doesn't
Right.
make sense that children and adults go to
Which I
bed.
heard in the U.S. is 1 out of 8, and also here in Philadelphia is 1 out of 5. Is that correct?
That's right,
I'm
especially
sorry.
in Philadelphia.
No,
Go ahead.
it's okay. So my law firm, when I started, it was already a firm that I came into, and we
Okay.
already had a corporate philosophy of giving back to
Right.
the community.
Right.
And I think me and my partners even took that a step further. So
course.
this is one of our big
One of your
events,
big
but
events, right?
particularly this is a personal one to us. And when you go there, and our office also volunteers to do packing at Philabundance. It's just a great organization. It's non-denominational. There's
Right.
no special interests.
Right.
It's all about curing the
Helping
blight of
everybody.
hunger.
And what has that meant for you, Glenn? How
Well,
do
there's
you?
a number of different levels. One is at this event where there's about 2,000 people, I mean, that's a big event.
That's a big event, yeah.
And it gets us out in front of a lot of people. So not only do the funds come in from that event, from the silent auction and things like that, but it is also a way of us speaking to people who come, who are either clients or business users of the law firm. And so it enables us to actually be with a lot of people from 12 o'clock until at least 8 o'clock at night, until the last game is over.
That's a long day.
That's a long 8-hour period.
That's a long 8-hour span.
And there's a lot of interaction between my staff that shows up and the people who are there. And so it's also the relationships that we get out of this. And,
I'm sure of it, yeah.
And it's a fun event. So in other words, we're dealing with a very serious problem of people suffering from hunger. And then what we say is there's hunger in every zip code.
Of course.
We don't know where it is all the time because it's a silent issue usually. And this is an event that's both fun, you're watching the game, but also you're getting some funds out of it. And it's not a Philabundance event, it's a Zarwin Baum event. And it's nice to be there.
So how can people get involved real quickly with Philabundance? What do they have to do?
Well, Philabundance, you can go to philabundance.org on the website, and there's opportunities both to give, there's opportunities to volunteer, there's food drives, but what's great is that people can just go to the website and learn more about the issues in their neighborhood. And also, if they know someone who's in need of food, or if they're in need of food, they can go onto our site, and there's a place there which says looking for food. And they can actually search out and find out in their neighborhood where they can get food.
That's awesome. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here.
Thank
it was
you
a pleasure
for
to have you
inviting
here.
us.
All the best.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys, don't go anywhere. I will be right back with my healthy lifestyle tip of the week. Stay tuned.